Hello and welcome to this week's Gems of War Guild Event Planner. I'm Guardian Namek, Guild Leader of Loot and Plunder. This week's focus is the Guild Boss event, and we are using units from Dhrak-Zum. And after running some numbers, here are the units you want to use. This is the team I plan on using for the second time, as I had to re-record this because I forgot the video. But I'm going to be using Mrs. Crinkle. She gets to do some damage, convert a color to Doom Skulls, whether that be green or red. She also has a wonderful third trait that I do not have yet, that gives 2 attack and armor to all dwarf allies, matching on 4 and 5 ones, which buffs up Rona Bitter Shield's damage. While their mana does conflict, you're probably only going to be using Rona once against the boss. Everything else should be used against the remaining enemies. I'm going to be using Gormagunder. You can easily use King Bloodhammer, as he also gets to convert blue to Doom Skulls for more skull busting, and summons a Doomstorm when an enemy dies. You can also end up using Octurion, as he gets to create brown gems. While you won't have a full blue team, you will at the very least have a 3 blues, which will give you about 16 mana, or blue gem or brown gems, which will help charge up Crushhound, and then you can use Crushhound to charge up Mrs. Crinkle, and then Crushhound gets to half the enemy's current health and armor, quite effective at higher levels. And then also gets to make 9 to 13 blue gems. And then from there, there's a few other units you can use. Pretty much anything that creates skulls can be used for skull busting, along with Mrs. Crinkle or King Bloodhammer. Or if you don't have those, you use them instead. You can also utilize Griff Stonefeather, as he gets to destroy a column, gets a little bit of mana, deals some damage. You can also end up using the Ice Worm for a similar purpose, deals damage to the last enemy, creates 7 blue gems. Very standard worm stuff. You can also mess around with the Doom of Stone, as it gets to do some damage, not really notable, but more so it death marks all enemies, so you can easily death mark the 3 remaining non-boss enemies, and that is actually a fairly effective strategy, assuming they can be death marked. And then also create 8 brown gems, which is pretty decent. You can also utilize the Illithids, or mainly the units from Illithia. You'll probably do all of the Illithia ones besides the Mind Eater if you're to go that route, and then you'd replace the Mind Eater with Rona Bitter Shield, because you should make sure you use the Godslayer for the week, as that will get you double the score, which your guild will be appreciative of. Okay, that is about it. I have zoomed through it, as I did not want to have to take too much time, so I want to try and get this nice and edited before I have to go to work, which makes it really annoying when I make a mishap on the recording side of things. Hopefully this was still helpful for both starting and veteran players of Gems of War. If it was helpful to you, give that subscribe button a click, as I plan on doing these every Monday, both to help my guild and for fun. Until next week, have fun plundering.